Hey guys, it's Tel from Oshawa Bushcraft. It's July 20th today, and I'm at the Bushcraft USA Ontario chapter July gathering. We got in here last night pretty late. I got my shelter up real quick, and we went through some real serious weather last night, and it's now the morning after, and we're getting ready to get going for the day. And I'm just going to put my camp back together. And I wanted to show you guys a really cool idea I saw from another bushcrafter at the last gathering. Now I think they draw a little more from the ultralight backpacking crowd, but I thought this was a great idea. I don't think it's their original idea, it certainly isn't mine, I'm taking it from them. But I wanted to show it to you guys. So rather than me describing it to you, I'm just going to show you and then we'll talk about it. So stick around. Alright guys, so this big hardwood tree is right in front of my shelter here. I'm going to hang all my camp up in this tree. So here's what I worked out for doing this. In the front of my pack, easily accessible because this could be done as soon as I walked into camp. I've got a couple of multi-use lengths of cord. Doesn't have to be 550 cord, it can be any kind of cord. This is a, I don't know, we call it a multi-use toggle. I usually use these in my shelter. You pass them through the grommets of your tarp so you can stake it down easier. But it's going to be a multi-use item today. And you guys see it in my gear in the videos. You see I always have carabiners hanging off anything anyway. Those are going to come in handy for this. So this is just a length of paracord, probably from my shelter kit. I have a few extras depending on how I have it set up, with a loop tied in the end. It's a multi-use item, something I'm carrying anyway. It's useful for a lot of other things. What are we at here? Right about neck level. There we go guys, simple slip knot. Not that tight, doesn't have to be. The first thing I'm going to do is get my pack up off the ground. Hang a carabiner from your line. Pack goes up on that. Now I didn't go much higher because I want it low enough that I'm going to be able to look into my pack. What else can we get up here? Another carabiner. There's my haversack too. Alright guys, some more ideas we got. Standard Nalgene bottle. I've been carrying a couple of different water bags. Or if you're using a water filter, you got to hang the thing up anyway. That's easy enough. That's an item you're into 20 times a day. One of the members here had an idea for me I didn't even think of. I was going to carve out like a coat hook out of wood to hang in here, but in his kit he had a shed antler. I thought, oh, how is this for utilizing local resources? If you happen to come across one of these, this becomes a multi-use hook. This could be your coat hook. I'm going to move my wool blanket over here to dry it out this morning. Your axe will hang out in there where it's easily accessible. I wouldn't normally trek with my full-size Coleman lantern, but pretty good example of all the different stuff you could hang on this. Actually, the other thing I wanted to show you, that multi-use toggle we had lets you hang up all the stuff that maybe you can't normally attach a carabiner to. Go. Wrap your toggle around it. Could be your pot set, could be your coffee pot, could be your axe handle, and I'll hook it in anywhere you want to. Alright guys, now why is this such a great idea? Well, right off the bat, to me, I'm a tall guy. I saw this and I'm like, you don't have to bend down 50 times a day to dig out something out of your pack. You're kneeling down, you're bending down to look through it. and it's a pain. And as soon as you lay the pack down, stuff's rolling out of it, so it's up high, where you can get at everything. Up where I am, I like that. It keeps all your stuff organized, obviously. Something I thought of is that I'm using a pretty low shelter here, and I'm down below the underbrush. If maybe, like today, if I wasn't in a set campsite, if I'd walked in here, made my shelter, went to bed for the night, tomorrow I get up to go to the bathroom, turn around, my campsite's gone. I got nothing I can see, right? I'm down below the brush line. I'm never going to find my way back to my bib site, and I've gotten lost. I've wandered around a little bit looking for it. This puts my gear up where I can see it. So even with the level of the brush here, 100 yards off, I can see this. And this is definitely something I'm going to use. You know, the paracord's a multi-use item. You're carrying it anyway. I already have a bunch of carabiners on me. I think this is a great idea. So you're going to see me doing this in the future. So in no way is this my idea. I'm sure it's a very old idea. If you guys have any more ideas for getting organized like this way, feel free, post them up. I'd love to hear your ideas. So till next time, guys, go outside and have some fun. YouTube will be here when you get back.